Welcome to the 2020 Best Ottawa Business Awards, produced by the Ottawa Business Journal and Ottawa Board of Trade in partnership with Rogers TV, presented by the University of Ottawa Telfer School of Management and featuring the CEO of the Year, the Lifetime Achievement recipient, the CFO of the Year, the Newsmaker of the Year, and dozens of other award winners. Coming to you from the Westin Ottawa 22, please welcome your hosts, Mark Sutcliffe and Sandra Plagakis of Rogers Media.
Welcome to the 2021 Best Ottawa Business Awards, the Bobs. I'm Mark Sutcliffe, one of the co-founders of the Ottawa Business Journal and a local entrepreneur. And it is my pleasure to be co-hosting the Bobs once again this year with my friend from Rogers Radio, KISS 105.3, Sandra Plagakis.
Mark Sutcliffe, as I live and breathe. We don't ever see each other, so this is like, they actually put an award show on just so we could see each other. So thanks, Bobs. It's great to be here.
It's going to be a very special evening. We're at the beautiful Westin Ottawa 22. And so many friends and colleagues connected to our 4 major award recipients. We're going to be hearing from all of them tonight.
And throughout the city, there are actually watch parties happening for over 20 companies that will be honored tonight. These recipients are getting trophies and parties in a box delivered today. Everyone can join the party by using the hashtag #OttBobs.
So let's start the show with a big bang, as we always do, the CEO of the Year. It's the 22nd year this award is being presented. Past recipients include a who's who of chief executives in Ottawa. Let's share a little bit about tonight's recipient. She launched her entrepreneurial career more than 30 years ago, and cash was so tight back then that she couldn't afford a fax machine. Remember fax machines?
Vaguely.
Yeah, she's grown that small company into one of the country's leading staffing and recruitment agencies. It's called Altus XLHR Group of Companies. And this staffing firm is expected to place more than 8,000 workers across Canada in 2021. The firm's combined revenues should surpass $150 million, exceeding even pre-COVID levels.
That is a lot of growth, and that is a lot of success in any year, especially a pandemic year. But our recipient has also faced challenges. The impact of the pandemic was devastating. Hundreds of placements lost their jobs overnight, and 5 years ago, there was a deeply personal loss. Her co-founder, also her husband, Antonio Guimarães, and father of her 4 girls died from prostate cancer. That left her to lead the company and to lead her family.
We have a series of videos to honor the CEO of the Year. First, you're going to hear from our award sponsor, Boyden, a leading executive recruitment firm in Ottawa, who have placed some of the city's best-known CEOs. Then we're going to hear from 2 young employees who work for the CEO of the Year. And finally, some highlights from the acceptance speech from the 2021 CEO of the Year, Catherine Tremblay. Let's take a look.
C'est un grand plaisir de féliciter Catherine Tremblay comme PDG de l'année. Félicitations de la part de tous mes collègues chez Boyden.
On behalf of Boyden, we're thrilled to once again sponsor the CEO of the Year award. Catherine, congratulations on this outstanding achievement.
We are so very lucky to have such a talented entrepreneur in our community, and we look forward to many more years of prosperity and leadership from Catherine and her team. Well done, Catherine.
On Wednesday, I was speaking with the Business Development Bank. I saw one of you here today, and to the entrepreneurs there. And the last question, after 75 minutes of questioning, you had to say just a few words about yourself to describe who you are on a billboard. What would you say about yourself? And so I spent some time thinking about it, and I think that the words I would put on my billboard would be, what's possible? And I reflect on when I was 16, I took an OC Transpo bus, went down and had an interview for this job for a staffing firm. And I just wanted to carry a briefcase. I was that little kid who just wanted to kind of grow up and be in an office. And I worked there for 4 years. And when the company was closing, I met this really cute boy. And we decided to start a company together. And we said, what's possible? What's possible for staffing? What's possible for, the future of candidates and really championing the strengths of people in our community? When he passed away in 2016, oh my goodness, I had to really redefine what would it look like to be a leader in the future and what was possible for me as an individual parent and an individual leader. And what I looked at was that what was important to me was that, financial metrics and numbers, they all matter, but the human capital piece is equally important. What I learned in that process was that a big part of it was not being performative. And I use those words because I know as leaders, sometimes we feel we have to show up for others and we have to perform. But sometimes not performing, just being our true selves, is just the ultimate gift to others because we're just showing up as ourselves. And so then here we are in our upswing and things are beautiful. And then all of a sudden, don't we get hit with this germ? We lost 800 of our candidates, 800 layoffs within 4 weeks. And 40% of our revenue. And so we really drilled down our team and we worked so hard to get Canadians back to work. And we honestly, our mission was just really going for it and working so hard to get people back to their employment. And in addition to getting people back to work, we also faced this whole other challenge around mental health. We saw that a lot of our team members who formerly were always so, positive, were facing sadness and loneliness and all the challenges of suddenly being at home and the uncertainty of COVID. And so in that journey with our employees, we really changed things. We went to we pay 10 days, but people work 9. And the 10th day is a free and flexible day to create kind of this notion of balance. And if it wasn't enough to have all those layoffs and mental health, we also faced, everything around diversity. There was George Floyd and Black Lives Matter and Asian Lives Matter, Truth and Reconciliation, and residential schools. If you think of all of the journey that has occurred in Canada, it's pretty powerful. And in our planning around diversity, we brought our clients in. We talked about allyship. We looked for bias in our recruitment process. We looked in bias in, in how we hire and how we place and how we promote in all parts. And I mean around race and religion and gender diversity and persons with abilities and disabilities. And I found that once we showed up differently, everyone shows up differently. And it's a really beautiful thing to challenge our mindset in this way. And this is where, when we talk about that billboard about what's possible, the possibility around diversity is so great. So when you're thinking of your billboard, I really hope that you reflect on what those few words would be when you're driving by and there's a big placard with bright lights. What would your placard say? What would your billboard say? And I think I would say that what's possible would be on mine. Thank you.
Wow, so great to see Catherine Tremblay accept the CEO of the Year award. And Sandra, there's a big connection between Catherine and our longtime lead partner in the Bobs.
That's actually right. Catherine is a graduate of the Telfer School of Management. Of course, way back then it wasn't called that, but don't worry, Catherine. We're not going to say when you graduated. Here's a message from the lead sponsor of the Bobs, the University of Ottawa Telfer School of Management.
Bonjour, je me présente Roxane Chenier from the Telfer School of Management at the University of Ottawa. We are so proud to be the lead sponsor of the Bobs Awards once again this year. At Telfer, we are all about business for a better Canada. For over 50 years, we've educated and developed the business talent and leaders needed to tackle Canada's most challenging questions. Together, let's build a greener, healthier, happier and wealthier, more prosperous Ottawa and Canada for all. Ensemble, bâtissons un meilleur Canada pour tous. Bonne soirée, good evening.
One of the things that's so exciting about what's happening in Ottawa right now is our ability to create new companies. And we're going to present 2 award categories now that both deal with new companies.
First, our hashtag Next Big Thing recipients selected by Invest Ottawa and RBC. Then our Best New Business category, sponsored by the Casino Lac Limi. Here are the 3 recipients for each category.
Congratulations to the talented women and men who are leading Ottawa's most promising startups. You've shown resilience, you've reinvented yourself no matter what the world threw at you. At RBC, we believe in the potential of big ideas, working with innovators for a decade. We're proud to partner with Invest Ottawa to support so many entrepreneurs from diverse backgrounds. Over to you, Michael.
Thanks so much, Marjolaine. And thanks to the whole RBC team for years of service to our community. On behalf of Invest Ottawa, we get really excited for the Best of Business Awards, showcasing the very best leaders and companies in our community. The Next Big Thing Award puts a spotlight on companies that have benefited from the Invest Ottawa programs and services. The future is very bright indeed, and we get a lot of really good energy by following these companies. The world needs Ottawa.
Dunia Payment offers a full-service banking experience built for Africa's growing digital generation. It was founded by international students at the University of Ottawa. Their mobile wallet app, Dunia Pay, lets users send and receive money, pay in stores with a simple QR code, save in-app, and more, all from their phones. The mobile-based approach allows Dunia to cover the African region from major cities to small villages and makes routine financial transactions accessible and affordable for everyone living in Africa. Dunia is seeing its monthly transaction volume increase, and monthly active users have increased to 25,000. That's a 150% increase in the past several months. Fundmore has created an automated underwriting system that uses machine learning to streamline loans, such as mortgages. Its customers range from mortgage investment companies to banks. Fundmore's AI decision engine identifies risks and provides clear insights as to how an approval was recommended. Their AI document reader quickly analyzes physical documents and then validates data such as income and creditworthiness from third-party partners. The platform improves the lender and borrower experience, reduces risk, and reduces funding times and application evaluation by more than 90%. Fundmore has grown its employee base by 60% in the past quarter to 24 FTEs. And its executive team has 70-plus years of experience in wealth management, credit lending, and financial technology. Can Immunize is an Ottawa-based technology company specializing in immunization software. It developed the Can Immunize app, a pan-Canadian digital immunization tracking system that helps Canadians keep track of their vaccinations with a mobile app and web portal. The team offers digital solutions such as Can Immunize Shield to businesses, healthcare organizations, and governments for vaccinations and tracking for the COVID-19 vaccine rollout and other immunization needs. Can Immunize Shield helps employers maintain a safe workplace by collecting employee vaccination records and tracking vaccination rates securely and privately to protect staff and customers. In the last 12 months, revenue has grown almost fourfold, while the team has gone from 6 to more than 40 employees.
Everybody just do what you do. Don't stop.
Good evening. I'm Patrick Lamy from the Hilton and Casino Lac Lémy. We are happy to sponsor Best New Business Awards. We believe that strong leadership and industry support for startups are the key to our business community. We are proud to offer the best entertainment in the region. Come and see us.
Offering full-service design engineering, from industrial design, hardware and software, product management, mechanical, and even acoustics, Convergence fully supports its clients from design to production management. Despite the pandemic, they saw a 34% increase in revenue in 2021, and sales surpassed $1 million. While COVID-19 shut down industry trade shows, Convergence focused marketing on localized connections, letting its skilled team articulate and solve client needs in various industries such as robotics, rugged video systems, and electric light utility vehicles.
Branch AV stemmed from a group of former coworkers who banded together to create an inclusive, diverse, and broad-minded organization, all with unique abilities, experiences, ideas, and opinions. They combine unparalleled audiovisual technology expertise and a rock-solid process with a people-first culture. Branch AV credits its success to a conviction that technology is there to serve people, not the other way around. While this new business did not qualify for COVID-19 grants or loans, it adjusted to a remote workplace and assisted customers to adapt to the pandemic with the help of technology. A commitment to investing in the right people, technologies, and processes has allowed Branch AV to continue its remarkable growth path.
Tehama's claim to fame is providing the fastest, easiest, and most secure way to deploy a virtual workforce. To keep up with a global need for remote options and advanced virtual workplaces due to COVID-19, Tehama provided clients with the most secure remote work solution available. Since the onset of COVID-19, Tehama has increased its customer base by more than 150%, doubled its headcount, and increased monthly revenue by 170%. In the face of the public health crisis, Tehama rose to the occasion to meet increased demand from its clients.
I'm Patricia Liptak-Satov, the CEO of Oakwood, and I'm with my sister.
Hi, I'm Angela Mallon, the CFO of Oakwood. We are a family-owned design and build construction company, and we are excited to be sponsoring the Bob Awards again this year.
The pandemic has really changed how people live, work, and play in their homes, and they're looking for design solutions that are tailored to their needs and will support how they live today. What can we design and build for you?
I'm joined now by the two driving forces behind tonight's event, Su-Ling Ching, the president and CEO of the Ottawa Board of Trade, and the publisher of the Ottawa Business Journal, Michael Curran. Welcome to both of you.
Hey, Mark.
So, Su-Ling, what does tonight mean for you?
It's so important to us, Mark. You know, the businesses and the organizations and the leaders that we're recognizing tonight have made a significant impact in our community. So as the voice of business, we really want to recognize them and show appreciation on behalf of the whole community. And the second thing is really recognition. It makes repetition easy. So success breeds success. And these people, these businesses, they serve as inspiration for others and as a real attraction for the Ottawa business community.
Right on. And Mike, we're approaching the end of 2021. I remember when we were getting to the end of 2020 and everybody's like, I can't wait for it to be 2021, and now it's been another full year of the pandemic. What are your thoughts as we enter a new year?
Well, I think we got to acknowledge that it has been a tough year for many businesses. I mean, we're here in a hotel that's been probably very empty. The Shaw Center's been empty. At the same time, I think what the Bobs demonstrates is that there's a lot of dynamism in this community. I mean, it's remarkable the number of businesses that are actually doing well, and we're hearing from them tonight. So I think there's reason to be optimistic about the local and regional economy, Mark, despite the pandemic.
All right, thank you both.
Thanks, Mark.
Thanks to Su-Ling and Michael for all their hard work to support local businesses. Okay, next is the CFO, Chief Financial Officer of the Year Award. The 2021 recipient spent almost 17 years working for an iconic tech company in Ottawa, Mitel. She eventually became CFO of Mitel. Then in September 2020, she moved to TELUS International, an offshoot of TELUS Corporation. In February 2021, she guided TELUS International through its debut on the New York Stock Exchange and the largest ever IPO on the Toronto Stock Exchange, all while working from home. The 2021 CFO of the Year, Vanessa Kanu. Let's roll tape.
Good evening, I'm Dan Dari, Managing Partner for Deloitte at the National Capital Region. At Deloitte, we are driven to inspire and help our people, organization, communities, and country to thrive. We are the proud sponsor of the CFO Award for the Best Ottawa Business Awards, and we would like to congratulate Vanessa Kanu in being recognized as the 2021 CFO of the Year. Congratulations and have a great evening.
When I learned that I was this year's recipient, I was absolutely speechless. I know our team has worked hard this past year, but I also know that Ottawa has a very high bar for CFOs. and I am humbled to be chosen from among my very accomplished peers. My journey at TELUS International began during a chaotic time. Not only was the world still deeply impacted by the pandemic, but TELUS International was in the early stage of its IPO process, while simultaneously navigating an acquisition of Lionbridge AI, a $1 billion acquisition that was the company's largest at the time. Stepping into a new company during such a time of transition was a challenge, but one I was excited to face. On February 3rd, 2021, TELUS International made its debut in the public markets and officially became dual listed on the New York Stock Exchange and the Toronto Stock Exchange. Receiving the honor of being the largest tech IPO in the history of the Toronto Stock Exchange was certainly not something that we as a company planned for or expected, but something that our entire team is now very, very proud of. Reflecting on the past year and my career so far, it is impossible not to acknowledge the people who have been my support system, my mentors, and my inspiration. There are too many to thank, but let me start with my time at Mitel. I want to thank all of my colleagues at Mitel, from whom I learned so much. I especially want to thank Steve Spooner, my former boss and mentor. Steve is a perfect example that you don't always need a formal mentorship program to have a successful mentor-mentee relationship. Steve saw attributes in me that I didn't know I possessed and gave me the opportunity to stretch myself. Thank you, Steve, and thank you, Mitel. I want to thank my wonderful colleagues at TELUS International, starting with CEO Jeffrey Puritt, whom I now have the pleasure of supporting. I've already learned so much from Jeff's leadership as a CEO, and I know I will continue to do so. I want to thank my finance team, my amazing finance team. We all know that this could not have happened without you. And frankly, this is your award, not mine, but I'm honored to accept it for all of us. We also know that this is a multifunctional effort, and thus I want to thank our marketing, HR, legal, strategy, and other teams that worked endlessly to make all of this possible. I am proud of the team's work over the past year, and I am excited to look ahead and envision where we're going next. And to my family, my husband, Yusufa, my favorite oldest daughter, Kyra, my favorite youngest daughter, Safia, and my mother, Yata. None of this happens without you. Thank you for your encouragement, your support, your advice, and your well-timed humor exactly when I need it. You allow me to do what I do, and you keep me grounded and remind me of what is truly important. I love you beyond words.
Congratulations to Vanessa. What an amazing homegrown talent. What a trailblazer. Sandra, we've given 2 awards now to business leaders and new companies. We're going to turn to the categories for established companies. These are big companies that typically employ dozens or hundreds of people. They do big things in Ottawa and around the world.
That's right, Mark. Next up is the Best Business Award, sponsored by KPMG. We follow that up with the Canada North Business Association Company of the Year and Team of the Year awards. Here are 5 more recipient companies.
Hi, I'm Andrew Newman from KPMG Enterprise. KPMG is proud to be the sponsor of the Best Business Award. Throughout the pandemic, we have seen small and medium-sized businesses in Ottawa show strength and resilience. Our professionals have helped business owners navigate the challenges, and this important work continues as we exit the pandemic. I congratulate all of the businesses nominated for this award. Running a successful business in a pandemic is an amazing accomplishment. I wish you continued success, and if you need help along the way, KPMG Enterprise is always here for you.
Despite the pandemic, Calian's revenue was up by 26%, and it welcomed more than 1,000 new employees last year, all while delivering through 4 different business lines. With products and solutions for private sector, government, and defense customers in North American and global markets, the diverse and progressive Calian team credits their success to their ability to adapt. They quickly accommodated remote work and support for their staff without sacrificing their impact on their consumers and clients. Calian prioritized supporting healthcare for military families with Indigenous communities and businesses, developed products and services that have helped customers better serve the public, and increased efficiency in responding to the health needs of communities.
Talk about good timing. 6 months before the pandemic hit, Lee Valley completed a digital transformation that placed them 2 steps ahead with a fresh platform and digital skill set. They immediately launched Ship from Store, curbside pickup, same-day shipping, and pioneered an industry-first mobile, contactless shopping experience. Lee Valley credits its 18-month success to a forward-thinking and focused leadership team that prioritized safety and appreciation for its workforce without compromising the quality of its products. The company is involved in charitable support for sustainability and environmental conservation and donated toolkits to a vocational training center in Africa.
Pandemic be damned. The regional group is driven by long-term prosperity, resulting in 150 new employees and a 350% increase in revenue. The regional group emphasizes a balance of tradition and modernity and a workplace fueled by opportunity and appreciation. The company is an active sponsor of Habitat for Humanity Greater Ottawa and Tree Canada's National Greening Program. The regional group's workspace transitioned to remote work within one day, and their construction sites and offices are dedicated to a safe and confident workplace, maintaining support for new and existing employees, and it's staying involved with the community.
Hi, my name is Jamie Petton, and I'm pleased to be here this evening as president of the Canada North Business Association. On behalf of the Board of Directors, I'd like to extend a sincere congratulations to all of the winners this evening, including those who are located in Canada's largest technology park. Each of you have shown tremendous resilience as you've navigated and adapted through these challenging times. Serious tech truly does live here.
In 2021, Ross Video broke through the 1,000 employee threshold, grew revenue in the fiscal year by just under 5% despite the pandemic, and acquired 2 U.S.-based companies. That brings its total number of acquisitions to 18. Ross also announced a $15 million expansion to its primary manufacturing plant. For Ross, innovation isn't just about creating new technology. It also means doing more with existing technologies for the benefit of customers. Ross believes in being a good corporate citizen with an obligation to support and improve the communities that it works within.
The BlackBerry QNX engineering team delivers innovative products and engineering services to its customers, ensuring that mission-critical devices are marketed without compromising safety, security, or reliability. The industry first, delivered by the team in 2021, are powering the future of systems for factory automation, autonomous vehicles, surgical robotics, and more. BlackBerry QNX credits its engineering team's diverse skills, interests, backgrounds, and talents with contributing to the team's strength and winning attitude.
Congratulations to our Best Business Award recipients, and hats off to our winners from Canada North, Canada's largest technology park. I am now joined by the Mayor of Ottawa, Jim Watson. Now, throughout the pandemic, you have been working hand in hand with somebody who has become very well known to the people of Ottawa, of course. This person has made countless media appearances and has been providing essential public health advice. I'm talking, of course, to Dr. Vera Etches. Dr. Etches and Ottawa Public Health are the Newsmaker of the Year. So tell us all about the great job Vera's been doing for our community.
Well, I deal with her almost on a daily basis, either a call or a Zoom or a meeting. And she has been the gold standard of what we needed at this time. And working with people like Tony DeMonte and others with the paramedic service, she's been an incredible individual to work with, and I think our city should be very proud of the work that she's done. And she's very accessible, as you know. You can't turn a media outlet on without hearing her sage advice. And she's been through a lot. There are a lot of anti-vax people out there, and they're nasty comments and hurled insults and so on, but she's turned the other cheek. She's steadfast in her commitment to do whatever she can to minimize the deaths and the cases here in Ottawa.
Great stuff. Jim, thank you.
My pleasure, thank you.
And we are now going to share a video with you from our Newsmaker sponsor, MNP, and then some highlights from the speech from Dr. Etches when she accepted the award. Here are those videos.
Hi, I'm Linda Carter, partner at MNP here in Ottawa. We are the proud sponsors of the Newsmaker of the Year Award. The past couple of years have certainly been challenging for many businesses, and MNP has continued to help our clients not only address these challenges, but capitalize on emerging opportunities. Whether they needed expert accounting and tax services, process improvement, or assistance with adopting new technologies, we have been by their side every step of the way.
I am very honored. I did want to recognize I am accepting this award on the behalf of the Ottawa Public Health team, and I have Ashley Brambles and Crystal Taylor here who have really specialized in supporting partners and business partners. So, Mayor, thank you also for leading us through this pandemic. It's been incredible. Not every medical officer of health has had the support of City Council and their mayor, our Board of Health. It made it easier to do what we needed to do, even in the hard times when the decisions weren't easy, to know that you were there and supportive. But it's everyone here who deserves recognition. And this is why I'm having trouble speaking, because it's been incredible what you've done. And I want to acknowledge each of you have faced challenges as business owners, as employers, employees, and you've faced challenges as individuals and family members. It's been incredibly difficult. It has pushed us beyond limits, and thank you for your example of how we can go beyond those limits to do things that we didn't imagine before. It's very inspiring. But there is a lot to grieve, and I want to acknowledge that. There's loss of loved ones, delayed medical care, and businesses that have closed their doors. The inequities in our community were really made visible, and some businesses and their owners and employees were impacted more than others. So it's also shown us the strengths. This is without question that we do have as individuals, institutions, and communities here in Ottawa. We have had to be courageous. We've found ways to do things differently and sometimes better. And so you have made the difference for how Ottawa is coming through this pandemic. I'm thankful. I want to say merci miigwech encore and wish you health and care for one another. It's what you've been doing, and it's making a difference. Thank you.
Sandra, next up is one of my favorite awards of the night. This one is for hardcore local business fans. It's called Deals of the Year, and it's venture capital financings, it's mergers and acquisitions, it's commercial real estate deals, and that's the stuff I know gets you very excited as well.
Very exciting. I'm always about the deal. The hustlers, the movers, the shakers. This is the category right here, yes.
Yeah.
We're going to take a look at 5 deals, in fact. Finance, real estate, retail, tech, and tourism, and they're all wheelers and dealers. But first we hear from award sponsor Pearlie Robertson Hill and McDougall, one of Ottawa's longest locally headquartered law firms. Let's roll the tape.
Hi, I'm Megan Wallace, partner and member of the business law group at Pearlie Robertson Hill and McDougall. We are a proud sponsor of the Deals of the Year Award. Pearlie Robertson Hill and McDougall has been a part of the Ottawa community for 50 years. We believe the success of the community in which we live and do business is our success. We look forward to continuing to provide trusted legal services to businesses and individuals in our community for the next 50 years and beyond.
Remote work is accelerating demand for cloud storage and software as a service. Rewind is an Ottawa-based startup founded in 2015. Originally, it specialized in backup and recovery of e-commerce data for Shopify merchants. Since then, it has expanded its backup service to other platforms, protecting its clients from cyber attacks and power outages. Rewind's revenues have been more than doubling year over year. How big is Rewind's opportunity? In 2 separate fundraising rounds in 2021, Rewind has raised almost $100 million in venture capital. Said its CEO, "We see Rewind as a pillar of the cloud backup and recovery space.
Everybody just do what you do.
When the pandemic emptied downtown office towers, one local company spotted an opportunity. Ottawa-based TCC Canada, already the city's largest provider of co-working space, doubled down on the idea that many businesses would want flexible office arrangements. So when Shopify decided to dump its space at 150 Elgin Street, arguably the best designated office space in all of Ottawa, TCC wasted no time in striking a sublease agreement. As businesses look to bring teams back together, TCC says 150 Elgin Street offers a premium employee experience without a long-term lease commitment. The deal is significant because it might signal a powerful new trend in commercial real estate.
What did one of Ottawa's most famous farms do during the pandemic? It got into the cider making business, of course. Like other tourism businesses, the pandemic crippled Saunders Farm for many months. Its well-known owner, Mark Saunders, closed a deal to purchase Spencerville-based micro-cidery Flying Canoe hard cider. Its cider is now sold at LCBO outlets and grocery stores. Saunders even opened a tap room at the farm. Aside from buying the farm from his parents, Saunders calls the deal to purchase Flying Canoe hard cider the biggest investment he has ever made.
The pandemic taught us that high-speed internet access is key to our modern economy. Here's the challenge. In a massive country like Canada, how do you deliver high-speed internet service to rural and remote areas? Enter Ottawa-based Telesat. Telesat is planning a network of 298 low-Earth satellites, which operate 30 times closer to our planet. Telesat's Lightspeed network should start operating in 2024 and ultimately connect 40,000 Canadian households. The project will cost billions of dollars. In August, Telesat announced a $1.44 billion deal with the federal government. Said its CEO, Telesat has just taken a major step forward in getting this ambitious project fully financed. Telesat is also planning an IPO in the coming months.
The pandemic had us locked up for a long, long time. It also put a hold on sporting events, live music concerts, and art shows. But Bluesfest and RBC had a vision to jumpstart the local entertainment and tourism sector with an awe-inspiring show that invited attendees to literally step into famous paintings from Vincent van Gogh. Beyond Van Gogh, the immersive experience presented by RBC was among the first major cultural events the public could attend in the pandemic. The exhibit was the hot ticket of the summer season. It's estimated that 115,000 people attended this summer and 200 people were employed. Said RBC's regional president, the exhibit made people feel good at a time when we really needed it. So good to see all those deals happening at a really, really difficult and unusual time. They really are shaping the local economy. And time is flying, Sandra. We're almost done here already. We're moving along, but we still have some big awards to come, including the 2021 Lifetime Achievement Award recipient. So stay tuned.
But first, we have more to give away, our performance awards. These are awards for best performance in a particular aspect of business. Tonight, we honor 8 companies in 8 different categories, ranging from sales to human resources to customer experience. Each award will be presented by its sponsor. So let's roll those videos now.
Hello, bonjour, quoi. I'm Claude Brûlé, President and CEO of Algonquin College. We're proud to sponsor Best Performance in Marketing at the 2021 Best Ottawa Business Awards. Through our marketing, communications, and management programming, the college has built numerous mutually beneficial relationships within Ottawa's marketing community, resulting in many of our marketing graduates finding incredible careers in the sector locally. We look forward to continued success working together.
The system of client referrals is a long-standing one in the legal world. By using data and digital marketing, O.J. Hollingsworth took this to the next level. The law firm expanded not only its reach, but also its reputation. O.J. Hollingsworth started offering unbranded home and comfort-focused gifts from the firm and neutralized their overall outlay for marketing and gifts with the added $1 million in revenue. Peer-to-peer recognition and referrals were also critical as O.J. Hollingsworth established long-term cooperative reciprocal relationships.
Everybody just do what you do. Don't stop.
Hi, I'm Janet, president of Janet LeBlanc Associates. We are delighted to sponsor the Best Customer Experience Award. We believe the best experiences are designed with intention, predicting what customers need at different points on their journey, and providing the right experience to exceed expectations. If you need help designing your ideal experience, please give us a call.
Ross Video strives for unmatched customer service. Delivering a superior customer experience is a part of the company vision and mission statement. With a new VP of Service Delivery, Ross Video has implemented supplier-level agreements, a 3-tier system of post-sales care, a points-based system for customer compensation, and more. In customer surveys since April 2019, 90% of customers reported that they were satisfied, and almost 6,000 customers gave Ross Video a positive performance review. The most recent survey places Ross Video as an industry leader in customer service. Ross Video embraces the idea that the post-sales experience is just as important as the pre-sales experience and the products that are sold.
Good evening. My name is Julie Lupinacci with Hydro Ottawa. We are the proud sponsor of the Best Performance and Environmental Sustainability Award this evening. At Hydro Ottawa, we believe it's our responsibility to build a vibrant and sustainable capital. That means making decisions that prioritize the environment as a major factor in how we define success. Clearly, this year's winner shares that belief. Congratulations.
Ascent Compliance is committed to promoting strong corporate social responsibility values throughout its operations and supply chain, as per the UN Guiding Principles on Business and Human Rights. Ascent experts monitor the CSR landscape to keep the world's largest corporations informed about global best practices and disseminate free-to-access education throughout the entire supplier landscape. Ascent doesn't only advocate for CSR, it ensures their own company complies with regulations and pursues triple bottom-line metrics. The company stocks its offices with sustainable supplies and actively partners with suppliers that respect environmental and ethical standards.
Hi, I'm Jesse Mitchell from SFI, Strader Ferris International. We are pleased again to sponsor the Best Performance and Export Award. With world-class companies continuing to expand and enter the local marketplace, we are well positioned to help importers and exporters with today's complex supply chain challenges. If you need customs brokerage, warehousing, distribution, or logistics services, we're here to help.
RBR's dedication and innovation has paid off with its industry-leading exports of oceanographic instruments and earned them the award for Best Performance in Exports. The Canada-based firm spent the pandemic designing and manufacturing their world-leading ocean instruments, products, and tools for international clients. Early last year, RBR landed $2 million in federal funding to advance and accelerate its production of high-tech ocean sensors, placing RBR in the lead in both exports and their industry.
Good evening. I'm Seema Arora from TAG HR.
We are happy to sponsor the Best Performance in HR award. We believe that strong teams will lead us on the road to recovery in these challenging times. Please reach out to us for your in-house professional staffing needs.
Fullscript's success in HR is a result of its well-being program, which addresses mental, physical, aspirational, and environmental wellness in the workplace. With the goal of helping people get better and prioritizing employees, Fullscript was able to ensure its workplace felt cared for and appreciated. Their dedication to workplace wellness has paid off with a 4.8 rating on Glassdoor, an employee development platform, and an open-minded, wellness-oriented work culture.
Good evening. My name is Mylène Blanchard, Associate Vice President at Case Desjardins, Ontario. Desjardins is committed to its mission to contribute to the development of its members, to help them grow, and to support its entrepreneurial members in all stages of their projects. Tonight, we are proud to sponsor the Best Performance in Sales. For Desjardins, just like you, building a business is part of our history. This is why we are so proud to support initiatives like tonight's. Congratulations, and on behalf of Desjardins, I wish you all great success. Have a nice evening.
Noibu Technologies set a goal of expanding its target market to larger companies. Noibu is now sourcing leads with over 10 times the average traffic than the previous year. Noibu's strategy paid off as they doubled the size and results of the sales team over the last 2 quarters. As a result, some of the largest deals were closed in the last 6 months, and the best 2 quarters were this year, with 85 new clients in 2021.
Hello, bonjour, Kwe. I'm Claude Brûlé, President and CEO of Algonquin College. We're proud to sponsor the best performance in co-op at the 2021 Best Ottawa Business Awards. We strongly believe work-integrated learning opportunities such as co-op are creating competent, confident learners who will make a significant impact in the workplace and the world. If your business is looking for skilled employees with real-world experience, consider hiring an Algonquin College graduate.
For post-secondary students in Ottawa looking for hands-on work experience in their fields, the Minto Group is ready to help. The Minto Group works with all 4 post-secondary institutions in Ottawa to hire co-op students, provide real-life work experience, and postgraduate opportunities. Students are hired from a variety of academic areas to fill positions as data analysts, service technicians, site coordinators, estimators, and various construction roles. Many students report going back for multiple work terms. Others find work with the organization after graduation, thanks to the supportive and collaborative work environment.
I'm Lise Bourgeois, President and CEO of Collège La Cité. La Cité is really proud to sponsor the Best Ottawa Business Awards in the Best Performance in Social Entrepreneurship category, which we co-created 5 years ago. La Cité is your partner in the current economic recovery. We have been working diligently to support entrepreneurs and to train a new generation of highly skilled workers. Please reach out if you seek assistance in recruiting a bilingual workforce ready for today and tomorrow's challenges.
Culture Check is a social impact business that provides support, education, and best practices to address racial discrimination in the workplace. That includes free and confidential frontline support for victims of racial discrimination in the workplace. It collects data and stories and turns this into actionable insights. Finally, it provides these insights to corporate allies. Plus, the work that Culture Check does with companies helps to subsidize initiatives for racialized professionals. This enables the company to empower and educate both groups.
All right, we're up to our second last set of awards, Sandra, and one of them is being presented for the very first time Besides the monumental changes from the pandemic, I think we can all agree that another big change has happened in the past few years, and an appreciation for diversity, equity, and inclusion is the subject of one of the awards we're presenting tonight. Not new concepts, but issues that have gained importance in the business world.
Yeah, we really need to thank our friends at Enbridge. The Bobs now includes an award for a company that excels in diversity, equity, and inclusion. We're also happy to present the Best Not-for-Profit Award thanks to our friends at the Commissionaires Ottawa. So here are those two awards.
Bonsoir, good evening. I'm Jean-Benoît Trahan, Regional Director for Enbridge Gas. Je suis très heureux d'avoir l'occasion de vous présenter le prix de la diversité, de l'égalité et de l'inclusion. We are so pleased to sponsor the Best Diversity, Equality and Inclusion Award, a new category this year that we are proud to be a part of. At Enbridge, we believe that bringing together different perspectives, experiences, and cultures in our workplace builds stronger teams. We also know that change takes energy. Each of us has a role to play in making that change, a change for the better. Merci. Bonsoir.
Diversity, equality, and inclusion are key values at FanSaves. The company is led by women despite working in the male-dominated sports tech sector. FanSaves co-founders are no stranger to gender bias. The company is dedicated to gender equality with equal pay and raises, an inclusive hiring process, and a virtual open door policy to allow open communication with their employees. FanSaves prioritize equality and diversity, providing space for their employees to share concerns. The company was co-founded by Shannon Ferguson, who dedicates her time to panels, podcasts, and keynote speaking to promote gender equity in the workplace.
Hi, my name is Andre Page. On behalf of Commissionaires Ottawa, we're the proud sponsor of the Bob's Not-for-Profit of the Year Award. We believe that to protect our business future, we need to continue to protect people, property, and information, and help keep our communities safe. Choose Commissionaires Ottawa if you need security services, fingerprints and background screening, or security system installations and IoT network convergence. Have a great evening.
In the last year, Run Ottawa has raised more than $1 million for 51 charities, including United Way, CHEO, and the Ottawa Food Bank. Over the last 10 years, Run Ottawa's Tamarack Ottawa Race Weekend has raised more than $6 million for hundreds of charities, with the event creating both a platform for charities to spread awareness and an opportunity to raise funds. As the region's top tourism event, Race Weekend has generated hundreds of millions of dollars in economic activity for Ottawa over its 45-year history, with the funds going directly to the charities involved. With transparent practices and a consistent legacy, Run Ottawa raises more than $1 million annually. The Lifetime Achievement Award recognizes a business leader who's experienced long-term business success over a great period of time, has a significant economic impact on Ottawa, has demonstrated innovation and perseverance, exhibited strong leadership that inspires others, and has a legacy of community building.
A few quick facts on the 2021. He is the chairman of family business that was founded in the 1940s. That modest empire has grown a diversified group of businesses. Its revenues are in the hundreds of millions of dollars. It employs hundreds of people. Its foundation has made charitable donations in the millions of dollars, including the Girls and Boys Club and the YMCA.
Here is the Lifetime Achievement Award sponsor message from EY, followed by excerpts from a sit-down interview that I did with Jim Taggart.
Good evening and welcome to the 2021 Bobs. My name is Warren Tomlin. I'm the Office Managing Partner of EY Ottawa.
And my name is Susie Janak. I'm a partner with EY Ottawa as well.
At EY, our purpose is building a better working world, and that's something that happens globally, nationally, and right here in the nation's capital.
We're very happy to be here this evening to sponsor the Lifetime Achievement Award. Congratulations to Mr. Jim Taggart, the 2021 recipient.
Congratulations, Jim, and everyone please have a great evening.
How would you describe the Taggart group of companies now?
I'd say that it's largely a land development and house building business. Those are the biggest parts of the business now. We develop our own land, service our land with our infrastructure company, build houses with our house building business, Tamarack. When we aren't investing in land and housing, we have some other income properties that we build and manage ourselves. We have some apartment units, we have some office building, and we have a fairly large portfolio of retail strip malls. We've got there are a lot of Taggart family members, so we diversified our business as much as we could so that we aren't all stepping on each other's toes, and that everybody's got a place to operate it without having to cross paths too much.
Right, without getting in each other's way, I guess.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah. So on that side of it, just the number of family members in it and the role, I know you think of this very much as a family business. So just describe what that dynamic is like, how many family members there are in the business, and what it's like for you seeing, more generations of the family getting involved and leading the business forward.
Well, I think we do bill ourselves as being primarily a family business. Everyone who's in the family has an opportunity to have a job. If you want to aspire to being into a managerial position, there's some steps you have to go through to get there. You have to get some education, and then you have to get some outside experience. At the present, there are, I believe, 24 family members working in the business. About 12 of them are in management. The family from my parents, including their offspring and the whole family group, is now about 80, and it's and a number that's constantly changing. I think we added about 4 new ones this year.
Very big and heartfelt congratulations to Jim Taggart and the entire Taggart family. What a great local family-owned business for generations now. They've built such a remarkable company. And by the way, my full interview with Jim Taggart can be found on the OBJ's YouTube account, so you can check it out there. So Sandra, we've come to the end of the show already. I hope it, I hope it informed and inspired our viewers. We had a lot of ground to cover and a lot of businesses to talk about this year.
Yeah, and look at everybody behind us. They're also thrilled to be here. We're thrilled to have a night like this. And as we conclude, there are a few important people that we'd like to thank. First, to our many valued sponsors, especially the Telfer School of Management. We could not have done this broadcast without you, so thank you. Also, a giant thank you to Rogers TV, Gavin Lumsden, and Ian Murphy on the other end of that camera. The entire team at Ottawa Business Events, especially Brittany Mahar and Don Mesereau. Finally, our video producer, Khaled Abdel-Jabbar. Thank you.
And just a reminder that this broadcast will soon be on demand, as all of our events are, at bestottawabusiness.ca. On behalf of the Ottawa Business Journal and the Ottawa Board of Trade, stay safe, stay strong. Thank you for joining us.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Call the Rogers TV Viewer Response Line. Email us or connect with us on social media.
Get your courtside seats at home with NBA League Pass on Super Sports Pack. With up to 40 out-of-market NBA games a week, you'll always catch your favorite team no matter where you live. Whether it's big matchups you're